In this video, I'm going to show you how to draw a sequence diagram in StarUML. Now, the first thing you have to do, of course, you want to open StarUML. You want to go to File, top left, and you want to create a new project. Now, when you do that, you're going to see something like this over here. And then you have two options. You could either go to the right-hand side over here where it says Untitled. You could right-click and do Add Diagram, or you could just go to Model up top, Add Diagram, and then from here, you want to look for Sequence Diagram, which usually is somewhere around here, around the top, okay? So just click on Sequence Diagram, and it's going to give you this kind of area over here, inside which we're going to create our sequence diagram. Now, of course, you can make whatever sequence diagram you want. I'm just going to actually demonstrate a quick, easy one over here, which is just going to kind of be like the login process, okay? So you'll see right now, I'm going to show you how to do each and every single step of these. So first, if you actually want to rename this to whatever you want to call it, you could do that here on the right-hand side. So as you can see, interaction one, I can just click on that and rename it. I'm just going to name this one login, press enter. There we go, it's been renamed. Of course, you can go ahead and change the size of it if you want to. I'm just going to leave it pretty much default like it is over here. Now, for what we're going to do here for our diagram, our sequence diagram, I'm going to put in 4 different lifelines, okay? So, of course, here you have a bunch of options. You could go and right-click over here, do add, and then in here you could go and add whatever you want. You could add like actors, or there's a bunch of different things you could do, or you could use this left-hand toolbox, which is, I do think, the most convenient way, so that's the one I'm going to use right now, but again, it's up to you. So I'm going to actually drag this up a bit so I can see better. And as you can see, it's going to open up interactions basic. And then in here, I'm going to add 4 of these lifeline elements. So I'm going to click on the first one and then click over here. There we go. That's the first. And then I'm going to click lifeline again. And then second, there we go, lifeline again, and then third, and then again, and here we have the fourth, okay? Of course, you can move these around if you wanna, just like this. So by holding your left click, it's completely up to you. Now, from here, you can also rename them by double-clicking them. They're gonna highlight, you can name whatever you want. The first one is going to be user. The second one, I'm gonna do login page. There we go. The third one for me is gonna be auth service. Okay, and then the fourth one here is gonna be the database. There we go. So that's kind of the first thing I just did over here. Now, if you want to change any of that, whenever you click on any of these lifelines, you can go ahead and, of course, make them bigger like that, which I'm going to do right now because we're going to need this in just a few seconds over here. And you can also go and, of course, change whatever you want down here at the bottom right. So as you can see, you have like kind of the editor. You could go ahead and edit whatever you want here. So we can edit the font, the colors, line styles, formats, etc. There's a bunch of different things you could do. And yeah, customize your own thing that way. So for example, if I do it like this, there we go. As you can see, the text turned bigger. I could go ahead and of course change colors if I want to play around. Completely up to you. I'm just going to ignore this step for now because of course I'm not going to waste your time with this thing. Now, once you've done that, of course, you likely are going to also add different arrows to kind of get your sequence diagram going. So here, I'm just going to actually use this message tool here on the left. So I'm going to click on message, and then I'm going to click and drag from the first one to over here. There we go. And then I'm just going to rename this. So for this example, I could just go ahead and type in, for example, enter creds. There we go. And then I can do message again. And then I'm going to do from login page to auth service, which in this case would be authenticate or something like that. And then I'm going to do it like find user over here, just like that. Okay. So find user. Okay, that's going to work. And then, of course, I could do it back as well. So I could go ahead and do it to the back like this. For example, I could do user data. And then here I could do auth result, for example, like that. So auth result. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm just going to do the last one as well, just so we can see kind of the finished one, which is going to be display message. Okay, so that's basically kind of how you do it, okay? So as you can see, this is just a very, very simple, straightforward example, okay? It was very quick, but of course you can create whatever you want to create and create your own sequence diagram that way. Over here on the left, you have all the different boxes you can add on here, kind of the different blocks. You can just click on any of these and you could go ahead and basically place them wherever you want to do. And yeah, you can then customize them over here, bottom right, and you could also change things over here on the top right. You could add even new diagrams in here, etc. Okay, but that's kind of the basics on how you use this to actually create your sequence diagram. So I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please subscribe to the channel and help me out as well.